What's up, everybody? This is Frank Nitty here, and I'm not in a good mood, obviously, because there's actually some things going on in my personal life that's been making this day horrible for me. But then I just had to freaking watch the Packers in one of the most disgusting losses I've seen in a while to the Detroit Lions, 31-23. Now, most people, if they didn't watch this game live, they would look at it and just be like, "Oh, how can that just be the worst thing if you only lost by about 8 points? How can that possibly be the worst thing?" And then only thing I would tell you is just to simply go watch the game. That at the end of the day, that's all you need to do is just go watch the fucking game, and go watch just how terrible we were in that first half. I just don't know what the fuck is the Packers' problem. I don't know whether to just blame it on the coaching. I don't know whether to blame it on the fucking execution, the players, how Aaron Rodgers is playing. I don't know where to point the finger to. I don't know where to point the finger to when you come out playing as slow as we do every fucking week. I don't fucking get it. The defense did their job. And here's the thing. I keep telling people that this defense is not really that good. We played the Bills last week, and here against the Lions, you saw what playing against a competent quarterback like Matthew Stafford does. Now, granted, the Lions didn't put up that many big plays in this game. And in fact, I think we had almost over 200 more total yards than they did. But here's the problem. The reason that when you look at this game and how we fucking lost it, look at that first half. The Packers didn't punt the ball one time in the first half. Why? Because we were just kicking ourselves in the foot. We turned the ball over twice, 2 times on an Aaron Rodgers fumble. And I've said for the longest time, as long as I've been making these goddamn videos, that I don't know why, but Aaron Rodgers' ball security is so fucking so garbage. Every time the pocket collapses around him, he just does not do a good job holding on to that football. I don't know what it is. But he has to understand when that pressure is getting close to him, it's time to protect that football. There's nothing wrong with still trying to look downfield and find somebody open, but if nobody's there, then tuck it. 2 of those turnovers should have happened. And like I said, the defense it took a while, but they stopped the Lions in the first drive. And what they do, they punt the ball. The fucking ball taps one of the Lions' hands. But the referee said it tapped Kevin King and gave them an easy fucking drive starting in their own 5. So we quickly just went down 70-0 right there on some bullshit like that. And when that happened, that quickly told you the story of how the rest of the game was going to play out. Rodgers finished the game with 442 yards and 3 touchdowns. They couldn't stop us. The only thing that was stopping us was ourselves. Randall Cobb didn't play. Geronimo, he's still out with his fucking hamstring injury. Geronimo, he couldn't play because of his concussion. So we were playing a lot of our young receivers. They didn't play terrible, but you can see how that communication wasn't completely there. And you got to give credit to the Lions secondary for having good coverage. Because most of those sacks and those 2 turnovers came off coverage sacks. Just a shitty ass game. It did Mason Crosby. I mean, I seriously felt like this was 2013 again. Was it? I think it was 2013 when he had that slump of all those bad kicks, when he was missing field goals left and right. And then today, he misses 4 out of 5 field goals. 4. And an extra point. So we literally left 14 points off the board right there. If Mason Crosby makes any of those kicks, this game would have went differently. If he would have made at least half, the game would have been different. There's no reason why we should have went down 17-0 that early in the first quarter. But we did. And the Packers just dig themselves a hole too much to be able to overcome and get out of. I don't know what to say, man. Like this team just every week this team just comes out and they play. They look like they're just completely unprepared for every game that they play. It is unbelievable how slow and sluggish the offense always starts out. Struggling against teams that we should be moving the ball against, which we for the most part ended up doing. But again, look at all those missed kicks. For the most part, you take away those missed kicks and you take away the 2 turnovers. We moved the ball just fine against the Lions defense. The Lions on offense, they put together 2 long scoring drives. Any other points they got was all very short yardage situations that we were forced to the defense was forced to defend because of those turnovers. And the fucking bullshit call on saying the ball touched Kevin King when it hit one of the Lions' hands on the fucking hit one of his gloves. So now we just sit down. So now we just sit there and drop the 2-2-1. The Bears are just sitting there beautifully on top of the division right now, and on a bye week on top of that. And I know Bears fans are loving it, and it's just okay, fine. I'm not going to steal your thunder. You guys haven't had a winning season I don't know how long. So enjoy it. But as far as the Packers go, this team is pathetic. Pathetic in their execution, pathetic in the play calling, the coaching. They always start off slow and sluggish, look unprepared every goddamn week. It is unreal. This team is going nowhere. Nowhere. I don't give a damn if we make the playoffs, man. The way we played today, we don't deserve to be anywhere. Oh, for fucking goodness, bro. Now I just got a mean headache, man, because I just couldn't, man. That first half was about as bad as you could get, man. It was worse than the Bears game. I mean, that's how bad it was. It was even worse than the Bears game. Oh my God, man. This team just cannot play a complete game to save their lives, man. It's week 5, and this team just cannot come out there firing on all cylinders. Sure, you're gonna have some down weeks, but for us to continue to have this many down weeks, especially on the offensive side, something's got to change. So like I said, you take away those 2 fumbles. Aaron Rodgers played a pretty good game, man. Like I said, he threw over 400 yards. Matthew Stafford and the Lions, hey, they took advantage of every opportunity that we gave them. Can't be mad at them. They took advantage of every opportunity that was given. We didn't. And that's the biggest problem with the Packers right now, not capitalizing on opportunities. Instead of playing Rashad Breeland, who we signed, we put a rookie corner in there, and the first thing he does is fucking get himself flagged for taunting. Like, you motherfucker, we're already down. We don't need that type of shit. You got a quick 3 and out. You could have had a quick 3 and out. But then you do something so stupid as that. So there you have it, man. Congratulations, Lions. The Packers did not deserve this winner's game. Not the way they fucking played, man. And the way things are still going. I know it's still a lot of football left. We still got over 12, 13 weeks left of football. But I'm telling you, bro, that I don't see. Look, if the Packers don't get their shit together by the time the bye week comes around, you just chalk off some more L's, man. Especially when you got play teams like the fucking Rams. You can't ask much from the defense when they did as much as they could do, man, defending those short fields. They weren't horrible in this game. They weren't. Like I said, the Lions offense didn't really do anything that impressive. And I'm not trying to take away things from them, but that's just how the game went. So just gotta get back to the drawing board, man. Our next game is against the Niners. Right? Okay. So then and after that the Packers go in their bye week. So this is a must win. That next week obviously is a must win. because we have to stick with the Bears, and especially if the Vikings win today, we could be looking at dropping a third in the NFC North, man. And that's going to make things more harder for us, because then we're going to have to go on the road coming off our bye week against the Rams and the Patriots. Both games on the road. So we needed, and we should have won this game had things not gone the way they did. Had Mason Crosby made any of his fucking kicks. But now next week against the Niners, if we come out playing slow, chalk that up as another loss. The offense needs to get it going quick and early. So like I said, next week against the Niners is a must win. No questions asked. I'm out of here. Peace.